Hi Libra, and welcome to your spirit guide messages for June 2019. So listen, I don't know what is up with your video. I have actually been trying to post it all day. I have uploaded it 3 different times, all right? And I will just show you, if you can see it. It's like just stuck at 95% processed, and it will not allow me to post it. It will not move from that, and the file is not corrupt as far as I know. It will upload and process and then get to that point, and boom, it's just hung there. And I've tried like 3 different times. So Libra, I do apologize. I'm really brokenhearted because that was a really good reading. The timing of it was 20 minutes, 20 seconds. I loved that. But apparently that's, I don't know if it's a synchronicity for somebody out there, where you thought, you know, something really, so you wanted something and it seemed like a really good opportunity, but then you were prevented from it, okay? And now there's something else that's going to come in, because let me tell you, Libra, your setup obviously is different than everybody else's, because I moved on to start the next series of videos I was going to do, and now it's like 9:30 on Friday night, and I'm like, okay, well, Libra's video did not post. So I'm going to give you a different reading, and you get a whole different setup. So I don't know, those of you that thought you really wanted something and it didn't work out, trust spirit that something totally different and probably better is on its way to you. That's the biggest synchronicity, because 20 minutes, 20 seconds, that's like a take 2 to me, and I'm doing your take 2 on your reading. So it's like the second choice, the second option. What didn't work out, there's a second thing that you're not aware of, okay? The title of your original reading was Spirit Will Bring All Things to Light. And so I think that kind of plays into the synchronicity. Also, a big theme of that message was like you and a person kind of having a standoff with each other. It could be friend, family member, coworker, some sort of business deal you're trying to do. But I just saw where there's this standoff between you and another person. So let's pull some cards. And you guys get different cards too. So I don't know, Libra, that's just crazy. If after I record this video and upload it, if the other one is still not processed, I'm just going to delete it, because it's obviously not meant to be, even though I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a good reading. But gotta trust spirit. I mean, if I try to upload it 3 times and it just won't go, and there's nothing wrong with the file, to me, it's not meant to be, which has something to do with some synchronicities for some of you out there. Okay. So let's see, Libra. Oh, we got the sea opal, yin and yang. Okay. This, Libra, right here, whatever did not work out or you feel was taken from you, listen to me. With this card being the overall energy from your spirit guides, this is saying to you, Libra, that was not the right fit for you, no matter what it was, what it looked like, what you felt about it, how strongly you were invested in it. That was not your path. That was not your way. There is honestly something much better for you coming, Libra. And this could be, you know, like maybe you wanted to go to a concert, or this could be something much bigger, like a job or a connection with a person. You know, you've got to apply this where it fits and resonates in your life. And if it doesn't fit anywhere, then, you know, obviously this reading is not for you. But this is letting you know, like your confirmation, Libra, that what didn't work out would have thrown you way out of balance, okay? And you know what? It's crazy. Synchronicity. I was just talking to Medium Heather a little bit ago about something that I realized in my life that I thought I really wanted, but it didn't work out. And now that some time has passed and I'm reflecting and looking back, I'm realizing that what I was reaching for was actually very detrimental to me and was hindering me and actually causing damage. And at the time, I didn't realize that, like, I did in my soul. Okay, let's be real. We always know in our soul, right? But it's like in our heart space or in our mind, what we want is what we want, right? And so it's easy to ignore the soul and be like, hush, hush, hush up. You're just, hush up. I'm being paranoid, or that's just nothing, right? It's easy to do that. And, now that I sit here, I'm really happy that things worked out the way they did. It was incredibly painful for me at the time, but now that I'm a few months on and I'm looking back and seeing, I'm like, you really had my back, Spirit. Unanswered prayers, Libra, truly biggest gifts that you ever are given. I swear it. And I know when you are in it, it sucks. I was just there. Frankly, the month of March was probably the worst month of my life in quite some time. It was just one thing after another. And then my daughter lost her baby. And I honestly, whew, it was a rough time for me. And all that happened, well, with the exception of my daughter, like that's a whole other thing. That was just like the topper that sent me over the edge. Like the last thing to happen was that, and it was just a little bit too much for me after everything else that had unfolded. And basically I had been trying to do something. I really wanted, to do these things, and my soul was like, no, no, no. But my mind and my heart was like, no, that's the way, that's the way, that's the way. I ignored all signs, synchronicities saying, nope, you need to go right. You need to go right. And I ignored it. And then finally Spirit came in and intervened and was like, scrapped everything. And I was very upset about it. Like, I'll tell you, just everything I was going through, Libra, I was even considering, like, just not doing my channel anymore, not doing tarot, like, just nothing spiritual. Like, I was affected to my core by what was going on in my life. And I was very upset with Spirit. I did not understand. And my guides, thank goodness, they are so strong. And it's like, as soon as I was ready to give up, every positive inspirational quote, everything I needed to be reminded that I was just caught up in the emotion of everything at that time showed up for me. And now that I'm 2 months on from this, going into June now, Libra, what came for me, the second thing was out of this world better. It's not even anything I had considered or thought of previously. So with this, that's your message wherever that resonates in your life. What did not work out, what you feel was taken from you, trust the process, okay? And I'm not talking about loss of life. Like I said, my daughter's a separate issue. That was just the final thing, and it was too much. But everything prior to that, was a choice of something I was reaching for, and I got really burned in the whole process, and that's probably why when my daughter lost her child, it just set me over the edge because I was already cut deep to the core. But now, Libra, I'm telling you, when you are getting cut deep to the core, it's because there is something in your vibration, there is something in your life that you are reaching for that is toxic to you, that is not the best thing for you, even though it appears that way. And whatever didn't work out, there's something that's going to show up in June, Libra, that's going to make you understand why what it was before didn't happen or didn't work out, because what's showing up is so much better. Oh, Libra, it is. And this right here is your confirmation of that. Also, the sea opal, some of you could be traveling. There could be an unexpected trip that shows up for you. Going on vacation would really recharge your batteries. But also with the sea opal in June, you're going to be very in touch and in tune with your emotional body, Libra. And if you tend to be very logical about things, I don't think that's going to be the case in June. You're going to be really coming from a place of heart and soul. And if there's anything that doesn't fit on you or doesn't seem right, it seems off, don't sweep it under the rug. Trust yourself. And even if you don't want to face it and you don't want to let it go and you don't want things to change, have faith in your path and what's ahead for you, because man, I am so grateful. Like, I was not grateful for all the experiences, and March was just too much. But now I've grown so much from that, Libra. And like I said, what Spirit brought me was way better than what I had been originally reaching for. And so I tried to upload your video 3 times. It's not working out, even though I feel like it was total fire. But it was 20 minutes and 20 seconds. And that's just like, I'm really caught up on that it's 20 minutes, 20 seconds. And interesting, 3 and 1 would be a 4. Your video, I don't know how, says it's been viewed 4 times, but it's not even published. So I don't know, there's just something up. And oh, look at this. I was talking about Medium Heather, and she just sent a message. Yeah, man, Libra, Spirit's all up in your world. There is some really good things coming your way. Okay. And I'm going to actually show you what her response is. You will have no idea. But she's talking about a face and lesson, like everything that we just talked about. And these cards are faces. So, Libra, this is what she said, okay? She says, you never know, a different time, a different space, a different face. But agree, always about the lessons. You can't help another without benefiting in some way. And what she's talking about is when people teach us lessons, both sides are growing, okay? No matter what's going on, no matter how it looks, both sides actually grow from that. So even though lessons are very painful and not very fun, you really grow, you benefit from it. So the person teaching me the lesson, even though I felt very burned, I benefited in big ways from that, okay? I'm serious. Like, I wouldn't change anything. And so look at the next card for you guys, which is 22, and it's the Pearl, Nurture. This right here, Libra, is Spirit confirming all I have said to you, that what you were reaching for, what didn't work out, did not honor you. It was not in alignment with your soul, okay? And 4, and now we have another 4, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. That would be a 4. So Libra, the second thing around is what is stable, what is supposed to be, because 4s are about stability and foundation. So whatever it was, Libra, I promise you that is not what you wanted. Better's coming. Pull you a couple more of these. And in that message that she sends right as I'm doing your reading, and she brings up lessons and says a different space, a different face, and all these cards are faces. Oh, Spirit is like spoiling you guys. I really hope you're absorbing all that synchronicity, because my gosh, I almost cannot take it. Okay. So we have, oh yeah, look at that angel aura, communication. Libra, this comes through for those of you where I feel you and somebody are at a standoff, because partly of that message that Heather sent me is about me being in a standoff with somebody else. Listen, it is time to communicate your heart and communicate your soul for whatever that means to you. Oh my gosh. And look at that. Are you kidding me? A 4. Oh. Yes, Libra, it is time for you to communicate yourself and not hold back. Also, again, with the angel aura coming out, you are in that heart space, like your soul, your heart, your soul, your intuition, on fire, on point. Don't second guess yourself up in your head, what you're feeling, Libra, that's golden. And with, 31 being a 4, 22 being a 4, and then 4 comes out, 20 minutes, 20 seconds being your reading. My goodness, Libra, I really could not plan this if I tried, and that's what I love about Spirit, okay? it's magic like that, like the synchronicity that came through like that. I don't know, maybe some of you need to be restored, believe in the magic. And I'm telling you, what did not work out was for great purpose, Libra, because there's something else coming in. It's like better. It's like take two. This will actually nurture you, your path, your soul. And no matter what it was that you were reaching for previously, Libra, I'm telling you, it was not fully in alignment with who and what you are. So I'm just going to pull 3 dice real quick. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 8 of Swords. Yep. And, you know, I don't know why, but like I said, I attempted to upload your reading 3 separate times. And I see that right here with this 3 of Cups. And then you have like 7 and 8. There, your synchronicities are just not ending. Libra, these two are talking about how you were restricted and you were upset and you feel defensive and you question, is anything going to change? And I'm telling you, I see you as this cup sitting right here. Here was that first thing that didn't work out, but here's what Spirit's bringing in for you that's so much better. And there is so much sign and synchronicity throughout this entire reading, Libra. I can't. I can't even handle it. And the thing is, remember, I loved your first reading, okay? And I was really disappointed that you guys aren't going to see it and then I have to redo it. But this right here, which you guys just received, no other reading had synchronicity like this. I'm telling you right now. And no other reading had this setup with these cards, okay? I did pull less cards and dice. However, I feel your message went much, much deeper than any of the others. And I didn't even think about this. I ended up pulling a total of 3 cards, 3 dice, and I attempted to upload your video 3 different times. All right, so we have 2, 3, and 4 as synchronicity going on for you guys. And it's like the first thing didn't work out, so now we go to the next thing, and that's where the stability comes into play with that 4 energy. All right, so my goodness, Libra, and look at, aren't these just stunning? Like, oh my gosh, they're so deep. I've actually had this deck for about a month, and this is the first time I'm putting it in a video. So you guys get this the first time, my first time working with these through a reading like this for YouTube. Like I said, I've been sitting with them and learning them. They're very deep cards, and you've got the Pearl, the Sea Opal, and the Angel Aura. That's all like very emotional, spiritual type of energy, and this is about nurturing the yin and yang and communication. So there's like balance being restored within you, and I'm telling you, it's like what's coming now is so much better than what you had hoped for. And I didn't even notice this, but look at her eyes are wide open. Hers are starting to kind of close, and look at hers are completely closed. So what I feel is the second thing you don't even see coming, and you can't even imagine it. Like I said, what came for me when I just finally let go and accepted what had to be, Spirit brought me something else instead, which is much better and much more in alignment with who I am and my journey and my path ahead. I don't know, some of you may be like me, where I just always want to see the good in people and, you know, help people achieve goals and dreams and believe in themselves and overcome challenges and obstacles and heal deep within. Like, that's just who I am. And I lose sight of the fact that not everybody's on that vibe, even if they are connecting to me and relating with me. They're not on that same wavelength, not everybody. And so when I encounter that, I've just got to be aware. And that might be a message for you guys too, Libra, where, you know, don't get so caught in the light and the good of somebody if you have a feeling that something's off. Like, don't be blind to it, because you'll end up getting burned in the long run. okay, by doing that. And those of you where it's like you've been in this standoff with somebody, that just came through last minute. Let me pull you guys one card. Let's see what your guides have to say about that, because I feel like you and somebody like really just want to get over something, but it's just like, I don't know if you guys are at a standoff with each other. Like, you apologize first. Oh, right. Tiger's eye, stability. I love it. And look at, that's 35. That's an 8. So those of you that are in this standoff, listen, either you or them had to come into a place of difference and much more stability within self. I don't know. I don't know this with the 8 showing up, Libra. This may mean in August is more of a lucrative time for this standoff to end. Somebody's got to grow and evolve within a bit before the standoff can come to an end and you guys actually communicate properly. And you do have that here, okay, the communication. And then here we talked about stability in your reading and the foundation. Okay, so here's the yin and yang, the foundation and the stability and this communication where you're in this standoff. Like I said, somebody's got to come to some sort of growth and understanding within, and then it's like the energy's right for nurturing both ways, nurturing each other, nurturing the connection. So those of you that are in this standoff, I feel that August is the time when you guys come into communication again. All right, Libra. So those were your spirit guide messages. I do apologize that it's coming out much later, but like I said, I don't even know what spirits got going on with you guys, and your reading was spirit will bring all things to light. So just go with that and everything that came through in this reading. I am wishing you all the very best, Libra. Take care.